Hi everyone, it's Miss Caskey and I'm back to read another book with you today. Today we're thinking about the simple cardboard box. Have you ever seen a really big cardboard box that might get delivered to your house? They're usually big and brown, and you might be able to create something using that box. So today I want you to think about this question while we read, and it'll help us get ready to read also. The question says, what can you make with a box? So what could we create if we had a really big box that we could play with? I'm gonna write some ideas on this thinking web to help my brain get activated and ready to focus on my reading. So I'm thinking about a box. Now what could we use a box for, and what could we make with a box? I know we could cut some holes in it and make a house or a fort, something you could go inside of. So a house. I also know that you could create a stage, like if you were going to do a puppet show, you could make a stage so that your puppets had a place to perform. So here's the word stage. It has lots of letters and lots of sounds in it. So watch what I write. Stage. You could use a box to build and play in a house. You could use the box to build and do a performance with puppets. You could build a stage. There are 3 more spots here. 1, 2, 3. So take just a moment and think, what would you do with a box if you could play with a really big box? Or what would you make with that box? I might make a dollhouse to play with my dolls in. Or I might make a boat and pretend that I'm out on the open ocean. I wonder if these ideas will be in our book today. Here's our book. It's called A Box. And look at those kids on the front. Let's go ahead and read it and see if we can check off the things that are what we read in the book, and we'll cross off anything that we didn't see in the book. This will help us remember what were our own ideas and what were the ideas from inside of our text. Let's get started. Okay, let's read A Box by Liz Ray and photographed by Daniel St. John. He did not draw the pictures, he took photos of the pictures. We got a big box. We put wheels on the box. Now the box is a car. We put plates and cups on the box. Now the box is a table. We made a sail for the box. Now the box is a boat. Then we got a new box. We made a door and windows for the box. Now the box is a house. We made puppets for the box. Now the box is a stage. Then we got a new box. We made a top for the box. We made windows too. Now this box is a rocket. We made signs for the box. Now this box is a store. Now this box is a doghouse. Okay, thank you so much for reading along with me. Did you notice that some of these ideas were in our book? Which ones were in our book? We read about They made a stage in the book. Check. Did they make a boat in this book? They did. They used a box to make a boat. Check. Now, did they make a dollhouse out of a box in this book? That was my idea, and I didn't read about that. So it could happen, but it wasn't in our book. So I'm going to say, nope, this one we did not read about. But it could happen, or I could do it if I had a box. Did they make a house out of a box in our text today? I can't really remember, and that's okay. Sometimes when we read, we don't remember everything, but we can always go back to our text and search through it to find out. So I'm going to go back and see if they built a house out of a box in this book. They did, and now I remember. That refreshed my memory so that I know that yes, I can check it because they did build a house. Now that I've read the book, I also remembered another thing that they built. I'm going to write it down here just to organize my thoughts. I remember that the children in this book also built a rocket ship. Here's the picture. So I can write here that they built a rocket ship. That will help me organize all of my thinking after I read this book. I know they built a rocket ship, they built a boat and a stage and a house, but they did not build a dollhouse. Thanks so much for reading and writing with me today. When we do this type of organizing, it helps our mind remember what we read, and that really helps us to learn. Have a great day and keep reading, writing, and thinking.